Okay, here we are. We are back with some study aids and tips and tricks on what can you do to be able to remember all this stuff when it comes to the AAP exam. How about a little bit on rules and regulations? Everybody's favorite subject. Okay, one of the first ones is OCC. OCC for how we settle in the clearing. Did you hear that? OCC for how we settle in the clearing. Well, that's the Federal Reserve Bank's Operating Circular 4. And what's it do? It governs the clearing and settlement of commercial ACH transactions by the Federal Reserve Banks, the ODFIs, and the RDFIs. And then there's Reg E, the Electronic Funds Transfer Act of 1978. Well, I say Reg E is Reg everybody, because it's a regulation that's for everybody. Well, when it comes to Reg E, there is Reg E 10.1.3. What? Reg E 10.1.3. Because that's where you have the 10 days to give provisional credit, the 1 day to correct, and the 3 days to notify. Now, do know the investigation is typically completed within 45 days. And of course, some of those payments experts out there who might be watching this will tell you those time frames can be doubled in certain circumstances, and it's good to know those for the exam. Some other ones. For tax payments, call 203-9779. What? For tax payments, call 203-9779. That's because there is Title 31 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 203. That's the 203 part. And that's the one that deals with EFTPS, Electronic Federal Tax Payments System. And there's a form, an enrollment form that they use that's 9779. Now, it used to be on the AAP exam, or at least we've seen it on there before. And that's just how I remember it, is for tax payments, call 203-9779. All right. Also, it's easy as, well, okay, it's easy as this. You just got to know Title 31, Part 210. CFR Part 210 is just something that you've got to know when it comes to them. What about Regulation CC? Well, Reg CC, I call that Regulation Cha-ching. The cha-ching is for funds availability, and there's also the CC that could stand for check clearing. So Regulation CC, the CC stands for cha-ching, which would be, of course, funds availability, or CC for check clearing, and how we clear checks. What about Reg J? Well, Reg J is just checking the wire. The J is the just checking the wire, because Reg J applies to checks and to wires. Then there's Reg D. Reg D does a couple of things. It defines deposits. Now, it's deposit requirements, and it's also going to define your account and what type of account you have. What about UCC 4A? Well, UCC is used for corporate customers and for ACH. The ACH is for ACH. What about remembering 31 CFR 370? It's as simple as this. Save at 37 or you'll have zero security as you get older. Yeah, 31 CFR 370. Save at 37 or you'll have zero security as you get older. Now, that's just a couple of tips and tricks that are out there for you to be able to help memorize a lot of this information when it comes to preparing for your AAP exam. If you've got others and you would like to share them, please add them below. Give us those in those comments and we can share those with others. We definitely want to see you have success in your exam, and we want to be able to share the information that you're using to be successful in your exam.